Well, it looks like Doritos saw what happened to Bud Light and said, "Hold my Cool Ranch, hold my hold my beer." Literally, they saw the Dylan Mulvaney backlash, the disaster around that, and said, "We can do worse. We can find a more terrible person and give them this job." And they've done it, folks. They've done it. Just announced, Doritos has picked Samantha Hudson as their brand ambassador in Spain. Now, I was not familiar with this individual, and when you think, oh, it's another one of those people, this isn't even why there's backlash. It's far, far worse. Samantha Hudson admitted to being, according to this tweet, we'll have to see. According to this tweet, admitted to, liking him young. Again, according to this tweet, I cannot confirm that until we look at the evidence. Identifies as a non-binary trans girls, openly mocked victims, young victims of bad, things that happened to them, and has advocated for annihilating, completely destroying, and abolishing the traditional family. Interesting choice. Now, I don't know. This is in Spanish, so I don't know exactly what this tweet says. I suspect we'll find it.
Ser perfecta no es fácil.
Okay.
Ser perfecta no es fácil, pero te acabas acostumbrando.
So it's just the Doritos commercial. Here's, them wearing an ACAB shirt. Seemingly just maybe the worst kind of person. You see this article, Bud Light boycott in the air after Doritos Spain picks Samantha Hudson as its brand ambassador. Information reaching this website, which is Kasi Derricant, has that Bud Light boycott in the air as Doritos Spain picks Samantha Hudson as brand ambassador. Samantha Hudson's tweets that complicate a relationship with Doritos and PepsiCo. There are two tweets published from 2014 and 2015 when the artist was not as recognized as she currently is in the world of social networks. Let's not forget that Samantha Hudson is currently a well-known celebrity in the digital world, especially in the field of fashion, makeup, and lifestyle. Of Mexican origin, she gained recognition through her social media presence on YouTube. The artist is accused of being a ped for some supposedly sarcastic tweets, as the artist has already acknowledged, which she made on 2015, according to her, to be funny. Now, I would say that's pretty interesting. You see this salty Texan. Doritos just picked Samantha Hudson to be their brand ambassador. Well, spend your money wisely. This one is going to be far more interesting because I think you saw the conservative twins, tweeting about this. It's all over Twitter today. Here, quote, "I advocate for the destruction and the annihilation of the traditional family, brand ambassador for Doritos and self-described P-word."
Yo abogo por aniquilar y destruir por completo.
Destroy now the traditional monogamous nuclear family. Not that I'm going to beat up my parents. Enough of having a standardized canon. I don't know how this individual sells more donuts or more Doritos for you. I'm not exactly sure. Now, the old tweets from 10 years ago type thing, they're going to have to be pretty bad. But look at all these tweets. I don't know. This tweet here, from 2015 is floating around. Of course, people are pointing out to Doritos. Here's some of the initial tweets. If I put I wonder if I could find the bad tweets. The bad ones. Blends subversive humor. I'm not sure about this one, Doritos. I'm not sure. It's currently trending, by the way, on Twitter. I don't really understand why brands keep doing this. It seems like they are definitely not liked in America, but, you know, we're not going to probably see their ads. But I'm seeing a lot of Spanish tweets calling out, you know, people are going, are you aware Doritos is using, for PR purposes, a trans individual who thinks licking her baby niece's body is a good idea? That's what that says? What the? And of course, their Twitter is getting filled with people posting this. A lot of these people are Spanish. These aren't just English people or like Westerners coming over. You know, like these aren't Westerners coming over to their tour. These are people in Spain. Doritos is doubling down on wokeness by hiring Samantha Hudson, a trans quote woman and self-admitted P-word, as its brand ambassador in Spain, resulting in calls for the boycott of the company's products. They have expressed a desire to be with 12-year-olds in addition to their apparent desire for minors. Samantha Hudson has also shown her contempt for women, even women who have been on the receiving end of bad behavior. Quote, I hate women who are victims of the R word and who turn to self-help centers to overcome this. What something heavy whores, he wrote. He also assured that if a minor came to ask me for help because they were, you know, on the receiving end of this kind of thing, I would spit in their face. These are things that they wrote, apparently. Not great tweets. Here they are. Here they're translated. I want to do hooligan things like putting a 12. I'm not even going to read that. I just passed my little gross. These are not jokes. These are definitely not joke tweets. They're vile. Like I'm not even going to read them. Yikes. Big yikes. Samantha Hudson's endorsement and the family destruction and her self-described tendencies are abhorrent and completely unacceptable. Yeah, I'd probably say that. I'd probably say that. I don't even know. Yikes. Now, okay, here's the thing. Oh, here's all the tweets translated. Like, I get, now maybe it's like a translation thing, and you know, these are tweets from 10 years ago, 10 and 9 years ago. Now, obviously, most of us see this and are like, I don't really care. Those are so over the line. It's not like one of those things where it's like, oh, times have changed. You know, times have changed. You know, you don't say the bundle of stick words anymore. These are wild things to say. Wild. These are not like goofball jokes. I mean, I think that what I'm hopeful about here, what I like here is that there are so many locals there pushing back. This isn't like a thing that's happening just in America. There's insane pushback from people in Spain over this. Now, obviously, it's getting signal boosted here in the United States because, you know, look, it's Doritos. It's, you know, get woke, go broke stuff. But I've seen lots of Spanish people saying that they have issues with it. I don't know why. Well, I know why these companies do it. In my opinion, I guess I don't know this to be a fact, but it seems like there must be somebody walking around, you know, like somebody walking around cashing checks and saying like, hey, you have to get more representation. You have to get like more people like, this, otherwise something bad will happen. Like somebody says, oh, Doritos, huh? You got a new spicy beehole flavor coming out, huh? Sure would be a shame if something bad happened to your company. That's like the only reason I could possibly think of that these people keep hiring these lunatics. I feel like tweeting about, 12-year-olds and just vile stuff is probably should be disqualifying for like corporate sponsorships. You might argue that it's a freedom of speech thing, I suppose. But now you see the Hodge twin saying, Doritos, why do y'all have Peds as brand ambassadors? So here in the United States, it's picking up. This has got 200,000 impressions. I guess Doritos didn't get the Bud Light memo. Another reason not to eat genetically modified carcinogenic chip, aka it's bad. I mean, this person says, as a survivor of something that happened when I was young, I will forever avoid Doritos, and will tell anyone that will listen. Doritos endorses this type of thing and enables these type of people. Yikes. This is a big yikes moment. Bud Light's down $100 billion. It's so easy to not eat Doritos, too. It's super easy to just get a different chip. There's lots of chips out there. You can even make your own, although it's probably financially prohibitive to make your own chips. But yeah, let's see how this one works out for Doritos. I don't think it's going to go too well.